That's how he fools us on his coffee break.
Up next, the secrets to making live birds appear and disappear by magic. Crushing a gorgeous woman, then ramming a porthole through her body. Using ordinary ashes to make a prediction come true. Plus, find out how the magician makes a genuine trolley car vanish in the blink of an eye.
Next, the magician will perform a mind-boggling illusion using these two boxes. As we can see, both boxes look like small chests, though one is larger than the other. One wonders what treasures are contained within. They're too small to hold his assistants, so it's a safe bet there's a different kind of valuable inside. He opens the smaller box so we can see that it's completely empty. Maybe the treasure is in the bigger box. How about that? A chick. Not exactly the type of chick he usually employs, but we'll see where this trick goes. Watch. The magician places the baby chick into the smaller box. Then he shows us that the large box is empty. No more chicks. The magician reaches back into the large box and pulls out another baby chick. Amazing! He just showed us that the box was empty. But that's what magicians do. He carefully places the chick into the small box to be with the other chick. As we all know, chicks like to hang out together. He reaches back into the empty box and removes another baby chick. And now he goes back for another. He finds one. Another chick from an empty box. It's a treasure chest after all. He places this one into the small box with the others. Must be getting crowded in there by now. The magician goes into the empty box for yet another. It seems like he could go on like this all day, if we let him. The bird goes into the small box. And now for more magic. He opens the small box and it's empty. The birds have vanished. Incredible. Let's check the big box. It's empty too. The magician can make them come and go at will, just like the big chicks. So, how did the magician create a seemingly endless stream of baby chickens and make them all disappear? The secrets are concealed in the boxes and this table. When the trick begins, the magician takes a chick from the big box and places it into the smaller box. Here is the first secret. There is a hole in the bottom of the box and the table below. But then how did the magician show us the empty box? Concealed inside is a false bottom that's hinged to swing up, revealing the hole. This stick, mounted on the table, keeps the false bottom open, allowing the magician to access the hole. So when he puts the bird into the box, he's really reaching through the hole and placing it in a receptacle that's concealed under the table. The big box is constructed with the same setup, a false bottom above a hole in the table. When he appears to pull the second bird from the big box, it's really the same baby chick. But how did it get from beneath one box to the other? The secret here is controlled by this hidden pedal. Built into the leg of the table is a line that operates a spring-loaded mechanism that's connected to the secret receptacle. These backstage angles show how the magician uses the pedal to maneuver the receptacle. Here's how the chicken goes for a ride. Here we see how the chick is moved from beneath the small box to the big box. This creates the illusion that the magician is removing many chickens from the big box. When he takes what appears to be the final chick from the big box, he places it in the receptacle where it waits to be removed later. The magician is now free to show the box empty. And that's how it's done. You'd have to be a bird brain to be fooled with this one again. Next, the magician will perform a minor miracle with an ordinary deck of playing cards. As we can see, there's nothing special about the cards. Let's hope there's something special about the trick. He covers the cards with an empty wooden box. Next, he gives the cards a good shake, so we know they're securely held inside the box. Watch. The magician now takes a pair of scissors, waves them over the box, and makes some magical snipping motions in the air. Another shake, and the cards have been cut to pieces by magic. This isn't what they mean when they say cut the deck, but the masked man never plays by the rules. He gathers the cut pieces and returns them to the box. Oops, don't forget those. We want to play with a full deck. He returns the pieces, then places the lid back onto the box. A magical shake, and then the cards are back in one piece. Or 52 pieces. You know what I mean. They're whole again, by magic. So, how does the magician place the seemingly ordinary deck of cards into the box, make a few waves with the scissors, and reveal the deck has been magically cut to pieces? Here are the secrets. First off, a small tray containing cut cards is concealed in the wooden box. When the trick begins, the magician supposedly shows us that the cards are real by fanning a few of them off the top of the deck. Notice it's just a few. That's because the rest of the deck is really a solid plastic shell. Here's another secret. When he turns the shell over, we can see that it's hollow and filled with pieces of cut cards. Before the illusion began, the magician filled the hollow shell with the cut pieces. He closes the shell with the base of the wooden box, then places a few cards on top of the shell to make it appear like an ordinary deck. During the trick, he covers the fake cards with the wooden box and shakes it. This move is to conceal the fact that he's simply flipping the entire box over, so that the base is now on top. This way he can reveal the cut cards, while the real cards are beneath the shell. He makes a few magical snips with his scissors to create the illusion that he's cutting the cards, then reveals the cut pieces that have been hidden in the shell. To restore the cards, he simply covers the box and turns it back over. This action places the real cards back on top of the upside-down shell and hides the cut cards from view. Presto! Back in one piece. Cutting cards by magic. Simple.